We begin our UFL night in Tennessee, where the winless Ramblers were taking on the 1-2 Avengers. Two teams in the top 10 of the preseason power rankings. Hasn't been going well. But Ryan Davis makes sure that it starts going well in the first quarter of this one. Finds Max Capone in the end zone. Rob Noel getting the ground game going for Denver early. Then gets a double block from a receiver. How rare is that? Walks in for the score. His first rushing touchdown of the year. We're tied at 7. Ryan Davis, hello down there. Deep shot to Max Capone for the score. Makes it 14-7. How about this little cheeky delay? Rob Noel getting into the open field. 7 carries, 75 yards at that point, and he is just too quick. Look at the blocking. Rene Leon down the field for Noel. Touchdown. We're tied at 14. How about Rocket Davis getting the run game going for Tennessee? 44 yards on his first 9 carries. Ryan fires to the bottom of the screen, and look at Capone fight for extra yards. What a day for him. Handoff, Sherman into the end zone, touchdown. 21-14, Tennessee leads by 7. Just before the end of the half, Ryan Davis finds some space, holds onto the football, gets a first down. 23 seconds left. Gets in range, and almost another touchdown for Capone, but he just couldn't squeeze it. They'll take the 3 instead. 24-14 at the half. Fake the run. Noel's pass, caught by Durham, who had a nice night, but the drive stalls out. Denver takes the 3, 24-17. Halfway through the third, a close one. But in the fourth quarter, Tennessee took over. Ryan Davis with a solid run up the gut. Then a blitz pickup, and Ryan Davis finds his open man. Play fake, Davis, okey doke, the other way. Touchdown. What a beautiful play from Ryan Davis. Tennessee finally gets the monkey off their back. They're 1-3, 202 rushing yards tonight. Denver's lost 3 straight. Albuquerque at Dakota, our primetime game tonight. This was a defensive slugfest. It started with a bad read from Billy Flagg. Throws it into double coverage. That's an easy as you like interception for the Atomics. Both teams 2-1, trying to get to 3-1 on the young season. Dennis Tolbert steps up in the pocket, fires. It's a fumble at the 3, recovered by Dakota. It looks like a safety. It's not a safety. It's not a fumble either. Austin Labrador's elbow is down, and Albuquerque will take 3 points. 3-0 Atomics. Billy Flagg back to work. Lorenzo Snow, the 13th. Nice move. On the screen pass all the way down to the 2-yard line, and that's where Billy Flagg, one play later, would trot into the end zone, making touchdowns look far easier than they were in this game. 7-6 Albuquerque gets 3. This is a 57-yard attempt for A.J. Horn. No good. That would be one off the UFL record. Dennis Tolbert back to work on offense. Deep shot. It's hauled in at the 5-yard line. He looks up and says, hey, I got it. But Albuquerque doesn't have a touchdown. Instead, they have another field goal. 9-7. Dakota answers. A.J. Horn splits the uprights that time. 10-9. Still in the first half, another deep shot for Albuquerque and another drive that ends in 3. 12-10. Atomics up by 2 from 52 yards. Horn delivers. Actually hit the camera that's sitting behind the crossbar. He fires again. 12-16. Dakota takes the lead after Albuquerque failed on a 4th and goal from the 6. They have one last opportunity, but Dennis Tolbert can't find anybody open, and Dakota wins a low-scoring affair, 16-12. The Rhinos are 3-1. Minnesota at Houston tonight. Ronnie Shanahan and the Herd trying to get to 2-2. A drop in the bucket from Shanahan to Dre McCorkle, still unclaimed. Then a play fake. Finds Ryan over the middle for touchdown number 1 on the night. There would be more for Lucas Ryan. Play fake. Doug Falk all kinds of time, but still took 5 sacks in this one. He's up to 25 sacks, on pace for 100 this season. Minnesota has got to get him some help. Hey, there's some help. Tyler Falk with one of the best catches of the season in the back of the end zone makes it 7-7. Ronnie Shanahan had so much time he read the entire Cheesecake Factory menu back there. Toss to DJ Simeon. He's in untouched. 14-7 Herd. Doug Falk firing down the field to his boy. But on 4th and 1, Minnesota elects to take the points. Unfortunately for the Chippers, that would be their last. Handoff, DJ Simeon right up the middle to start the second half. Houston laid down the law in the third and fourth quarters of this one. McCorkle with another reception. Then it's Shanahan finding Ryan near the back pylon for the score. 4th and 1. This time Minnesota goes for it. Under 8 to play, and the defensive tackle blows it up. Dalton Brown can't get the score. 21-10, 7 minutes to go. Houston, finish him! DJ Simeon to the 25-yard line, laying down the hammer. Shanahan, another touchdown. Makes it 28-10. Houston all over Minnesota tonight. Armstrong's fired up, so are the Herd faithful. 2-2 for Houston, 1-3 for Minnesota. Final game of the night, Milwaukee at New Orleans. A pair of 1-2 teams trying to get to 500. Adam Wiseman and the Stags not going to do it that way. Didn't see the boys in maroon. He is out of here. Not even close. Touchdown, Claus. And the hype machine is working. 7-0. New Orleans on top. Adam Wiseman bounces back. Mike Churchill, 3 touchdowns last week, makes that play. He was a little quiet tonight because it was Fergus Henderson for Milwaukee having himself a day. Touchdown number 1 there. Tied at 7. Handoff, Rocco McLongfellow to the 31-yard line of New Orleans. Wiseman, more Longfellow. Block 1, block 2, inside the 5, down to the 4. 2nd and goal. Wiseman finds Fergus Henderson. Touchdown number 2 for Fergus. Call him Scorch. 14-7, Milwaukee's up. But Whisker LaFouche, sneaky athletic, gets out for his first carry of the day for 18 yards. This one went for 1. He has a nose for the end zone. Touchdown, Claws. Were tied at 14. LaFouche in the third quarter, getting his offense to work. The least efficient passing attack through the first 3 weeks. They were so much better tonight, utilizing their speed on some drags and some ins over the middle. Cameron Bailey, unclaimed touchdown. New Orleans 21-14. Then LaFouche back at it again. Down to the 25-yard line. He was 16 of 18 at that point. LaFouche find the end zone. 28-14. Follow your nose. Adam Wiseman trying to get Milwaukee back in this thing after a sluggish third quarter. And on a jet sweep, it's Fergus Henderson. 28-21. But with 1:05 left, 4th and 13, last gasp for Milwaukee, and Adam Wiseman is sacked. New Orleans wins and improves to 2-2. That was 8 minutes in UFL heaven.